Ambry Davies from PBS 12 and Sounds on 29th, and you're watching the We Are Denver Network. At PBS 12, we believe artists are vital contributors to the health and well-being of our communities. In moments of uncertainty, upheaval, and radical change, artists are here to interpret, document, and respond to our ever-evolving world. PBS 12 and the We Are Denver Network believe in supporting artists in Denver and beyond. Live music events are a staple of our lives and livelihoods here in Colorado. Without the ability to gather publicly and support our musicians through live shows, we're missing out. But our artists and musicians are feeling the impacts even more. We're hoping you can share some of your resources with the artists featured here on the network, buy their music and merchandise, and donate directly to the artists who move you. Tell your friends to watch and support too. At PBS 12, we know what community power looks like. It looks like you. Your neighborhood, your world. Thank you for watching the We Are Denver Network, and thank you for supporting our local arts community.
Teacher, the mayor, Rose, the wild, the rebel, the slayer, Hef, the tiny, the happy, the gayer, from Denver, Ernest, you love her, you hate her. He's Kaylin, the rapper, the teacher, the mayor, Rose, the wild, the rebel, the slayer, Hef, the tiny, the happy, the gayer, from Denver, Ernest, you love her, you hate her.
Wah, wah, wah.
Denver, I still love this city so much. But there was a time, kids, where I would roll around the city and not even recognize where I was from. Everything was happening so fast, we could barely afford to live. And sometimes I would have these intense panic attacks. The new city would spin around me like a tornado. And sometimes I would spin into the future, into the past, sometimes at the same time. One day, I was chilling on West Colfax, and I watched them kick disabled elders out of the Golden Manor. It was an assisted living place that provided affordable housing forever. They were gonna turn them into luxury condos. And I freaked out. My mind spun so fast, I landed on July 5th, 1978. Colfax Avenue.
Colfax?
Before there were highways, before we could fly wherever we wanted, there was Colfax Avenue. Hotels, motels, food, and freaky fun. Playboy called it the longest, wickedest street in the country.
What's Playboy?
We'll save that story for later, Larry. Colfax was the heart of the city.
Why'd they name it Colfax?
Well, this is back when they used to name things after mediocre white men. Schuyler Colfax. Before that, it was called Grand Avenue. Before that, Golden Road. And before all of that, it was stolen from the Ute, Arapaho, and other indigenous people here. When I felt like I didn't know where I was anymore, I could always jump on the 15 bus, ride up and down Colfax, and feel right at home. There was never a dull moment on Colfax. Always exciting people from all across the world lived, worked, played up and down Colfax. But Colfax and Broadway? That was the hot spot. It's where you went before dispensaries. So here I was, back in time on Colfax and Broadway, July 5th, 1978. I heard a lot of commotion going on. People in wheelchairs were singing the song, We Will Ride. They were blocking the bus with their old clunky metal wheelchairs, and people were so mad. They blocked a lot of traffic.
Hey, you're blocking traffic!
This was the busiest intersection in the whole city. This is how you connected to everything. Well, you know me. I jumped right in before I even knew what we were protesting. But these renegades looked like my kind of people. They were bad to the bone. They were mad as hell, and they wanted to ride the bus.
Why couldn't they? Why are they so mad?
Well, most of them were living in nasty nursing homes just a few years back in really crappy conditions, being fed roaches, maggots on their wounds,
Ew.
not able to do anything they wanted.
But why, KK?
All because they had a disability. So what? Well, the world before wasn't really built for disabled people. These were young, talented people full of life, stuck in a gross nursing home with a bedtime, curfew, and no choice. So the homies helped them break out.
How'd they break out if they were in really heavy wheelchairs?
Well, they used their magic, chanted together, and they rolled right out into their very own apartments and started a community in Sun Valley called Atlantis, lost city of great people. Everyone said they would never live on their own, and here they were, free.
Well, then why are they so mad?
Well, they couldn't go anywhere. There was no public transportation for wheelchairs. There were no taxis, no Ubers, no lifts, no scooters, no vehicles, or really even good sidewalks unless you were filthy rich. It cost a lot of money to live comfortably with a disability back then.
They couldn't just go wherever they wanted to go?
That's right. They couldn't get to their doctors, get groceries, or go to concerts. Really, they couldn't go anywhere outside of their Atlantis community.
What'd they do?
So a bunch of them decided to block the bus starting July 5th. They agreed that they weren't leaving until RTD said they'd provide access. So they yelled, "We wanna ride," as loud as they could. They put their bodies right in front of the bus so it couldn't go anywhere.
And then what?
Well, it got late, so they slept in front of the bus. After another day of blocking all the buses and all the Colfax, causing all the ruckus, they finally agreed to make buses accessible. And that's how the Gang of 19 became the heroes of our town, and Denver was the first city ever to make buses accessible to people in wheelchairs. People from all across the world were inspired, started protesting in their own towns, and soon the protest group ADAPT was everywhere. And they did not mess around.
Isn't that the same group that you got arrested with?
That's them. But that's a story for another time, kids. It's time to go to bed. It's getting late.
Oh, fine. Good night, Kaywin.
Good night, children. I love you all very, very much.
We love you too. Oh. Oh.
We're going to explore the cosmos in a ship of the imagination.
We are all monsters!
While they here to test me, come closer to my blade. Now that it's opinion time, I slide, slide, slide. Your eyes on the crossroads of time. Yeah, what I'm seeking, something over there underneath. In your mind, I test my shine, touch my size. Dig how we know my ancestors made the price to have me right before you in the speaker box with my box about what was stolen. It's time to pay the cost, y'all bunch of zombie bots. Frequency controlled by remotes and telephones. Your clones and drones, suckling matador. Taunting missiles, horns, slice, slice, slice. Take heed, sloppy humans, we were still nice. You know you already know, warning, slice, slice, slice. Slice, 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 slice. Yo, watch. Slice, 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 I'm a riot, bitch, I'm molotov your soul. Sharpest blades you seen in ages, not afraid to cut a throat. Yo, watch your step, know how my delegation roll. Heavy hitters, head still spinning, you stop winning, I'm a pro. She's a pro, knock on your door. You don't expect the surprise of a doing so bold. Had to rethink on your life, everything you have created will end in the skies. Well, all I can say is that ain't they caught up in fame. And 5 fingers work with a face, but with my check, what more do I say? Slice, 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 slice. Watch. Slice, 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 slice. Y'all say boys to me. I caught on the right side. Slice, 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 slice. Yeah, cut 'em off. 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 Hey, cut on the right side. To right side. To right side. Slice. To right side. Julian, how I want. Slice it off. Cut 'em off. Cut 'em off. Slice.
Picking up food from the Denny's on Peoria. Trying not to freak out, trying a new system. Everyone in my life is disappointed in me. I'm thinking I'll just move to a new city. trying doesn't count. So I think I'll cut that shit right out. Yeah, I know trying doesn't count. So I think I'll stop that shit right now. Picking up food from the Denny's on Peoria. Trying not to freak out, trying a new system. Everyone in my life is disappointed in me. I'm thinking I'll just move to a new city. I'm thinking I'll just move to another city. Thank you.
There's no way to hide your truth when it's something you know you'd better do. Just look within and see that strength that lives in you and me. Live our life fearlessly. It's all that you got, and what you is. So what do you got? What do you got? Taking those gifts as they come, 'cause it's who you are. How much you love is what you do. So what will you do? What will you do when those feelings come washing over you? special magic flowing through your spine. Share that vibrant knowledge buried in your mind. You feel it so contagious every time you smile. 'Cause all that you got ain't what you is. So what do you got? What do you got? Taking those gifts as they come, consume you all. All that you love is what you do. So what will you do? What will you do when those feelings come washing over you?
Took me really just a while, took the Nissan to a Benz. I'm gon' take the Nissan to a Benz, and take the 1-1 to a twin. You can take what you would take, 800 million we gon' get. Cause you like my favorite song, play it all over again.
Whatever happened to predictability?
Welcome to a special music video edition of Sounds on 29th right here on CPT 12. I'm your host, Bree Davies. We thought it would be fun to switch it up a bit and share some visual work from some of our favorite local musicians, many of whom you've seen perform live right here on this stage. We'll start with a video from the Milk Blossoms, a trio that is truly hard to classify. As close friends and bandmates, Michelle, Harmony, and Blair have found a unique way to blend their soft but powerful voices together over a minimal but potent blend of ukulele, keyboards, and some incredible beatboxing. After that, we'll take a trip to the darker side of the Denver scene with Itch.io, a multi-member noise project that often drops in unannounced and crashes shows like a marching band straight out of hell. Translating its fun-filled terror from real life to the small screen, Itch.io captures the magic of its live performances in a dark and smoky video version of Gallows Disco. But first, settle in for the subtle kaleidoscope of colors and sounds with Psychic Spirit from the Milk Blossoms.
I saw an angel in white. spoiled your name in the passenger seat. It showed up on the license plate in front of me. That's what I'm singing now to you. That's why I'm singing now, oh, to you. Oh, oh, told me when, tell me when it's my turn to move. Hey, hey, I've been having all the same dream, going on a long time running. A film I never paid for. Snuck in the back, I sat on the floor. That's why I'm singing now to you. That's why I'm singing now, oh, to you. Tell me when it's my turn to move on. Hey, hey, I
That was Itch.io with Gallows Disco. Now we turn to Post-American Blues from Safe Boating Is No Accident, a great band with equally awesome filmmaking chops. By day, singer and guitarist Slayton Peterson is a videographer, bringing his on-screen skills to each music video Safe Boating produces. A founder of the now-defunct house show haven and art space Brass Tree, Peterson is also responsible for capturing many Denver bands of the last decade on film as part of the collective's Brass Tree Sessions. After that, we'll catch a video from Bleak Plaza, a band led by Patrick Kelly, a Denver music scene staple. Cop Lights on the Avenue is a brilliant clash of ideas. While the song itself is wild and wiry, the video is a slow blur, Kelly's figure creeping through each frame. Following Bleak Plaza, it's Hollow Phrase, an out-of-this-world quartet whose videos are an aesthetically perfect match for their distorted sound. A true local collaboration, the clip features videography and animations from Gorilla Nun, aka Mitch Pond, an electronic musician himself who performs under the moniker of Man Mantis. Pay attention to the figures in Cubicle and you'll catch a cartoon cameo from Kaylin Heffernan, lead singer of hip-hop act Wheelchair Sports Camp.
Location with a known crew full of expectation. It'll never be as good as it seemed in your wildest daydream fantasy. Got a prison tag under my arm, you got a high credit score and a car so long. Hope you know that my aim is true, just another spectacle of struck.
me out of the box. Don't let 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 me out of the box. Too nice. Never wrong. Always right. On this arm. Busy looking for that one perfect shade of every kind. Evaluate. Run for your life. Elevate. Closer to the sun.
That was Holophrase with Cubicle. Creepers and two-tone style abounds with a video from bilingual next wave ska act Roca Hueca, which we're about to see. In what the band calls a love letter to ska from Denver, Skank It sets scenes across the city in venues like the Larimer Lounge and Three Kings Tavern in this live-action clip. Following Roca Hueca, it's Bolognium, one of the more prolific acts when it comes to music video production. Happy Go Lucky Me is one of 12 videos for each song off of its 2016 self-titled album, and it sounds and feels a lot like a Denver version of Devo. Tapping into the weirdo outsider out scene that has permeated the city's underground for decades, Bolognium makes a lot out of a little cardboard and some black marker animation. Get ready to skank it with Roca Hueca and then keep the dance floor going with Bolognium.
Let's go now. El trabajo terminó el fin de semana, ya llegó esto listo ya para bailar en las venas tengo el ska. My suspenders gonna wear my creeper shoes I can't forget. See you run on the dance floor 'cause I'll be skanking all night long. Una cerveza pido ya, la banda comienza a tocar canciones de Escarela, los Inspector y de Hellcat. Energy is racing up, I see you sitting at the bar. Why don't you finish your drink? Come on, let's go and step with me. Vamos a pulir el piso, mueve el cuerpo sin prejuicio. Mis carnales vienen ya, la chava Rudy que están todos listos para bailar ricos sabores ska. Ya lo escucho, ya seguí, ya lo escucho frente a mí, saliendo del anime street. Come on, let's go and stay with me. Una cerveza pido ya, la banda comienza a tocar canciones de Escarela, los de Panteón y de Hellcat. Energy is rising up, I see you sitting at the bar. Why don't you finish your drink? Come on, let's go and step with me. Vamos a pulir el piso, mueve el cuerpo sin prejuicio. Hey, what's going on, guys? Esto es para las cervezas. Dude, that's what I'm talking about. It's been a rough day, man. We're gonna work that tonight. Come on the stage for us, man. You like ska? Yeah. Oh, we can go. Dude, you know what? Let's go and dance, man. All right, oh, yeah.
happened to predictability? Whatever happened to my hopes and dreams? Whatever happened to shooting the breeze? Whatever happened to happy-go-lucky me? Say yeah, say no, say what? Huh? Whatever happened to feeling okay? Whatever happened to getting your way? Whatever happened to the sunny day? Whatever happened to Dave Coulier? Whatever happened to chivalry? Whatever happened to Chuck E. Cheese? Whatever happened to Jinko Cheese? Whatever happened to happy-go-lucky me? Say yeah, say no, say what? Huh? Yeah. Hear what I say. Whatever happened to happy-go-lucky me? Whatever happened to happy-go-lucky me? Whatever happened to happy-go-lucky me? Say no, say yeah, say what? Huh? Yeah. Hear what I said. Whatever happened to etiquette? Whatever happened to feeling regrets? Whatever happened to the internet? Whatever happened to, I forget. Whatever happened to having fun? Whatever happened to my chewing gum? Whatever happened to Parkinson? Whatever happened to Vicky Lawson? Whatever happened to Velcro shoes? Whatever happened to the king of the Jews? Whatever happened to the way it used to be? Whatever happened to happy-go-lucky me? Say no, say no, say what? Yeah, hear what I say. Whatever happened to happy-go-lucky me? Whatever happened to
That was Balonium with Happy Go Lucky Me. You can purchase Balonium's self-titled record at the duo's Bandcamp and then wander over to the Balonium YouTube channel and find 11 more videos to complete the bizarro picture. I'm Bree Davies, and this has been another edition of Sounds on 29th, coming to you through the beauty of public television right here on CPT 12. If you like what you saw and heard from all of the Colorado gems we featured on this episode, be sure to buy their music and check concert listings for live shows. Support your local bands and keep Denver weird, won't you?
Never go to a second location with a known crew full of expectation. It'll never be as good as it seemed in your wildest daydream fantasy. Got a prison set under my arm, got a high credit score, and a car so long. Hope you know that my aim is true, just another spectacle of struggle.
We're television generation.
And you're watching Sounds on 29.
So much confusion. They took my home. They burned my future. Just leave me alone. You make me future. You make me stone. You got me stupid. You got me. Tunnel vision, a one-man show. My expectation, a pity love. Yeah. You make me future. You make me stone. You get me stupid. You get me.
Thank you. We are television generation.
When you drive through my neighborhood, you see much of the same. Middle-class houses lined up like straight teeth, green lawns, sturdy cars ferrying families to school, to the office, to the massive grocery store with massive fruit and massive aisles so our elbows never brush. But when you look closer, you see mismatched families in quiet conversation. A single mother and her daughter, an elderly couple, a house full of 30-year-olds and their pets, and a Vietnam vet, all looking for a sign that yes, we are all watching each other, and yes, what we say and do in our neighborhood matters. We are all looking for an invitation into each other's lives. We do not want to be bumper stickers, yelling out declarations while moving at a velocity so great that we don't see the faces of those we pass. We are all longing for one another, even from behind our 6-foot fences, from inside our SUVs, and behind our computer screens. We are all looking for answers to the same questions. Am I seen? Am I heard? Am I welcome? How will your neighborhood answer?
and welcome to the We Are Denver Westward Variety Show. I'm your host tonight, Mike Hale Cooley, and I'm just here to remind you to pay your lovely, lively artist, okay? If you're feeling mad generous, their Venmo or Cash App name is gonna be at the bottom. So what you're gonna do is, you're gonna pay that, right? You're gonna type it in your phone and give them $1 or $2. Every little bit helps as a hungry person, myself. So, if you're feeling mad generous, pay your artist and enjoy the rest of the variety.
Well, I'm tired of fighting, for no war can be won. There's two sides in each battle, and both sides are outgunned. We can dance while we want to, we can dance away the nights, calling 3 a.m. taxis, drinking cheap bags of wine. And I'll dance while I have you, but all dances do end. For a war I can't win, it's just round the bend. But your love wasn't easy, surely weren't free. I sold all that I had till there weren't much of me. Now you're gone and on the mend, but all good things must end. From a stranger to a lover, to a stranger again. My mind built those cities, all those castles and trains, all the roads with no signs that rode amongst the plains, where the silver line hiding will come out to stay, where I'd love you, my dear, and you'd love me the same. Your love wasn't easy, surely weren't free. I sold all that I had till there weren't much of me. Now you're gone and on the mend, but all good things must end. From a stranger to a lover, to a stranger again. Now you're gone and on the mend, all good things must end. From a stranger to a lover, to a stranger again.
me something, boy. Aren't you tired trying to fill that void? Or do you need more? Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore? I'm falling. In all the good times, I find myself longing for change. And in the bad times, I fear myself. I'm on the deep end, one chance I dove in. I never leave the ground. Crash to the surface where they can't hurt us. We'll fall from the shallow now. In the shallow, shallow. In the shallow. In the shallow. We'll fall from the shallow now. All of the deep end, one chance I dove in. I never leave the ground. Crash to the surface where they can't hurt us. We'll fall from the shallow now. In the shallow, shallow. In the shallow, shallow. In the shallow, shallow. We'll fall from the shallow now.
That was phenomenal, wasn't it? The artist is talented, ain't they? Huh? Wow. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking if you like what you see, you're gonna pay for what you see. So remember, the artist or everybody, if you just want to donate, that Venmo Cash App is gonna be at the bottom of your screen. So please, please, donate to it. So now I think we got some singing or some dancing. Maybe a tap shoe or something like that. I don't know what's next. But if you like what you see, just give them $1 or $2, please.
My name is Jessica Rose.
My name is Jamie.
My name is Jason.
My name is Robin.
My name is Kaylin.
My name is Tyler.
My name is Jackie.
My name is J Live.
My name is Darian.
And this is my story.
I just don't remember life without music, honestly.
It's possible to learn from music.
Music for me has been everything.
Music is a big thing in my life, and I just love it.
Music is who I am.
Youth on Record is a social justice nonprofit, and we teach music education and spoken word and social solutions and problems in different schools and treatment centers across Denver.
We had originally been started by a few members of a local band called the Flowbots, who wanted to use music to address one of the most pressing issues of our time, which is the dropout crisis.
The importance of our youth to use music to tell their stories stems from music being this common denominator.
One thing that really sets Youth on Record apart is the teachers that we put in the classroom every day. They're local working musicians who are from the same backgrounds as the students that they're serving.
Myself, I'm actually a high school dropout, and what's really full circle about me working for this organization is I get to go in to these high schools and deal with the same student that I was.
These students, for whatever reason, traditional education didn't work for them. Just like the people that work on Youth on Record, a lot of traditional careers or work, they didn't work for us.
When I was little, I felt like students would look at me as if I was dumb for raising my hand when I didn't understand anything. But now I realize that at school, all I do is raise my hand, and it helps a lot.
I would consider myself a troubled youth. I was hanging with the wrong crowd. I was just running around in the streets and thinking I was cool and stuff.
There's a lot of distractions in New York, so it's easy to get into trouble. But over here, you know, it's just, there's a lot more going, and there's not a lot of access, like, you know, trains and buses. So I just stay home and mind my business.
Youth on Records, well, it helps if you're really into music. And, you know, a person like me, I know what I want to hear in a song, so music production was just perfect.
It keeps, you know, kids out of trouble, and also it's a place where, you know, kids meet each other, you know, different races, different age groups.
The teachers here and like AL and Tyler, they really make it seem as if it can happen and it's possible. And we met J Live. I remember when he was telling us about J Live, I didn't know who it was. Then I went home and I realized that he was a legend. It was something to remember.
Now presiding in this court of hip-hop justice, my rap forte is judge, jury, bailiff, and prosecuting DA, considerus, paraphrase.
I think music is great for kids because it's instantly relatable. You know, you grow up, there's songs and artists that you love, that influence you. Just, you know, they become the theme music to you know, the soundtrack to your life.
Everybody was so excited, and the first time they showed up, it was like more kids than we expected, and everybody was like, oh, thanks, this is great. Everybody showed up early, left late, and you see their confidence starting to shine through, and the tracks that came out were just awesome.
A lot of students need positive role models because either the parents aren't there, they're too busy, and we kind of serve that purpose, and we're glad to do it.
I'm trying to, you know, graduate and get a job and do this and that. Sometimes I feel down about that, but then I look at people who have been through the same situation, and it makes me feel better because they were just like me.
I don't know, I feel special. Like, just the people, I could just feel their vibes, and just seeing them smile, it makes me smile even bigger.
I'm 1 out of 6, and all 6 of us, none of us graduated or anything, and I'm the only one that got a GED.
Anybody that's looking to get into mentorship or being with youth in a consistent and caring way, get ready to learn more from the youth than you could ever impart on them.
Nothing in this world can make me feel so alive. Nothing can make me not love you. Drifts away to far off land I will go someday. But when she carries me to my heavenly home, and all that remains on earth will be my bones. So I'll sing to you my strange sad lullaby. Oh, I'll sing to you my strange sad lullaby. As the north winds usher me in, a new star glows at night. And when you feel lonely, look up, see my light. Don't you curse at the wind, she's just doing what she's told. It's an age-old story that's always been foretold. So I'll sing to you my strange
Hi, welcome back to the We Are Denver. Hey, man. Welcome back to the We Are Denver live stream. Okay, keep your eyes up here. Now, you are watching the Westward Variety Show, and you are going to continue to watch the Westward Variety Show. You ain't gonna watch none of this, okay? And don't forget to tip. And if you tip good, hey, man. If you tip good enough, you may get to stop panning, stop that. And if you tip good enough, you might just get to see the surprise at the end of the show. Continue to enjoy the variety, man.
there was a family, once there was a home. Once I had a mother with a voice so soft and low, but I can't recall what I used to know. Seems I'm a stranger everywhere I go. And I hang my hat where I lay my head. Ain't it a thing to be a wanderer? Yeah, yeah. Hang my hat where I lay my head. Ain't it a thing to be a wanderer? Oh. Sins of the father, the daughter, and the son fill my heart with coal and my dreams with golden blood. But I dreamt of an island that sang out in our bones when mother was alive and precious to behold. But I hang my hat where I lay my head. Ain't it a thing to be a wanderer? Yeah, yeah. Hang my hat where I lay my head. Ain't it a thing to be a wanderer? Oh. Well, I hang my hat where I lay my head. Ain't it a thing to be a wanderer? Yeah. Hang my hat where I lay my head. Ain't it a thing to be a wanderer? Oh. Laid my eyes all lay across this earth, but I can't seem to name exactly what it's worth.
drown out the noise, we rising like smoke. Just let it all go. On to the next, don't get lost in the moment. Connections a crucial component. You are the light, got to own it. Love is you still got to hone it. Cause we only here for the moment. All you got it by your heart, all you got it by your truth, all you got it by the glitter and the gold. I wake up feeling got it by my soul. Got it by the light that my ancestors shown. Got it to the islands of Hawaii. Shout out to my auntie Pooh and Hawaii. Mama can't pay the fire right inside me. I wanna know if you
Is it somebody's anniversary today? Could be, yes. You Mike? Yes. You guys mind if I sing a song real quick?
I wanna make you smile whenever you're sad. Carry you around when your arthritis is bad. Oh, all I wanna do is grow old with you. I'll get you medicine when your tummy aches. Build you a fire if the furnace breaks. Oh, it could be so nice growing old with you. I'll miss you, kiss you, give you my coat when you are cold. Need you, feed you, I'll even let you hold the remote control. So let me do the dishes in our kitchen sink. Put you to bed when you've had too much to drink. Oh, it could be so nice growing old with you. I'll miss you, kiss you, take your shoes off and rub your feet. Need you, feed you, and when we play checkers, I'll let you cheat. So let me do the dishes in our kitchen sink. Put you to bed when you've had too much to drink. Oh, it could be so nice growing old with you. I wanna grow old with you. Happy anniversary, sir.
You're the straight man?
Do you want to take a quick picture together?
Sure.
Yeah, we do.
Got him.
You are so good. Lovely shade of red. It's very fetching. I mean, mine are.
That's great.
They are the only ones who understand me. I am the only one that understands them. 4 skinny trees with skinny necks and skinny elbows like mine. 4 who do not belong here but are here. 4 raggedy excuses planted by the city. From our room we can hear them, but Nenny just sleeps and doesn't appreciate these things. Their strength is secret. They send ferocious roots beneath the ground. They grow up and they grow down and grab the earth between their hairy toes and bite the sky with violent teeth and never quit their anger. This is how they keep. Let one forget his reason for being, they'd all droop like tulips in a glass, each with their arms around each other. Keep, 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 trees say when I sleep. They teach. When I am too sad and too skinny to keep keeping, when I am a tiny thing against so many bricks, then it is I look at trees. And there's nothing left to look at on this street. 4 who grew despite concrete. 4 who reach and do not forget to reach. 4 whose only reason is to be and be.
Thank you for tuning in to the Westward Variety Show with We Are Denver, the live stream. This is live and great. All right, so now if you don't know what I'm here to do, I do it all the time. I'm just gonna tell you to pay the actors and the musicians and the dancers and the painters and the sculptors and the people who yodel. Do it, you know what I'm saying? Pay them, because it's a pandemic outside, man. And we are starving. You can feed an artist today for only $1 an hour. The Venmo's at the bottom. Thank you.
Welcome to Offline Virtual. Today we'll be integrated into our higher dimensional selves and fifth dimensional energies. Enjoy! Welcome to another Aki and the Virtuals workout experience. Let's get ready and pose. And pose. And pose. And pose. Now let's get into these rolls. Body roll. You can move your shoulders with it, but make sure you're moving and accessing your whole body. Now twirl. And step, step, step. And step, step, step. Hey, now bounce it. Yep, bounce it. Hey, hey, bounce it. Yep, you bounce it. Hey. This is called the wind up. Dip it low and pick it on up. Dip it low and pick it on up. Step, step, step. Clap, step, step, step. Clap, step, step, step. Clap, step, and clap, step, 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 and clap, step, 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 and clap, step, 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 and clap. Now you know what time it is. It's time for you to do your own thing. Get into it. It's time to shine. And pose. And pose. And pose. This has been an Aki and the Virtuals workout experience. Game over. Thank you so much for joining us. It's always a pleasure to have you. And you are so beautiful and so loved. And you're doing great, so just keep it up. And don't forget to shine. And just be yourself. Flaunt it. Own it. Don't forget to subscribe.
Hey, it's Megan Burt. You're watching Arise Online. Thank you so much, all you quarantiners out there, for tuning in. And thank you to the Arise Music Festival for supporting the Colorado music scene. This is a song called Not the Only One. I see you struggling, secrets of a lover, ain't hard to uncover, feels like a dead end. The only way out is back where we started, and you're not the only one trying. You're not the only one who is dying for change. We're counting wins, it's exhausting. Maybe we should cut losses and let it all go. Every inch you climb higher, keep thinking we'll find the end of our road. You're not the only one who is trying, trying. You're not the only one who is dying for change. And if time can grow a rose, then I can hold on hope that we'll find our way back together. Yeah, you're not the only one trying. You're not the only one who is dying for change. Oh, you're not the only one who's trying. You're not the only one who is dying for change. Thank you very much out there in the world. That I wrote that as a love song, but as I was singing it, I was realizing how aptly it applies to this whole virus situation. You know, we're all in it together, as we say. This is a song called "Find Something to Hold On To." Again, somehow it's amazing how like a global pandemic sort of makes all songs, love songs or not, appropriate to what we're going through. You know, I can't get no satisfaction, etc. This is called "Find Something to Hold On To." All my days are getting away from me. I'll never catch up, never fully be able to turn the day in peacefully, 'cause a restless soul doesn't sleep. It's not hard to find So find something to hold on to. That's all you got if you're gonna make it through. Find something to hold on to. And let somebody take a hold of you. Oh, I reckon you never stop loving your lovers. I reckon you never stop thinking about each other. We're all leaping from one lightning strike to the other. Yeah, we're all so busy trying to fix each other. You look back on a lifetime and easily wonder who it was you lived for and why it is that we suffer. So find something to hold on to. It's all you got if you're gonna make it through. Find something to hold on to. And let somebody take a hold of you. I believe we're all wired to follow our bliss, in spite of our misguided, broke down appearance. Sometimes it's the fear of ending up like our parents, but mostly I think we all feel alone. The same way you got here is the same way you'll leave. No one gets out without wondering if they were worthy, and since nothing is sure, change is guaranteed. While I'm here, I'd rather be finding something to hold on to. It's all you got if you're gonna make it through. Hey, find something to hold on to. And let somebody take a hold of you. That was that song is inspired by a lot of things, but it was a lot inspired by my time playing in maximum state security prisons in Pennsylvania, which I have done for, I've a little bit lost track, but I think almost 10 years now, around Christmas time. And it's a profound experience playing for inmates. And I have learned a lot from that experience, both about the prison system and about just how lucky I am to be able to give music to people who really need it. And so I'm very grateful to be here today. Hopefully you've just been jonesing for some tunes. I know we can't all wait to get back together and have music in person, but this is a pretty dang good plan B, you know what I'm saying? This is a song called Ain't Seen Nothing Yet. I wrote it mostly as a sort of pick me up for myself. But it's I think about the human spirit and the human ability to adapt, our adaptability as humans, and especially in times like this, we're all being tested, and this is very much about that. It's called Ain't Seen Nothing Yet. Think I'd be safer on a straight line, waiting around to hit a green light. You got a big surprise if you'll open your eyes. Buried my wreckage in a graveyard. I'm fighting faster than a NASCAR. I'm just the hopeful kind, taking it for a ride, holding out for perfect is a dream that's hard to shake. It's always gonna be what you make it, and you can fit me right inside my shadow. You can box me up inside your head, but you'll be drawing lines around a hollow, 'cause you ain't seen nothing yet. Traded my window for the big sky, gave up the backseat for the front line, finally figured it out. There's no going